Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss that what is the force and different types of the force. Let's start. A force is a push or pull acting upon an object as a result of its interaction with another object. There are the variety of types of the forces previously that lessons two broad category headings on the basics of whether the force resulted from the contact or non-contact of a two इंट्रैक्टिंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स। ओके, सो व्हाट्स द फोर्स। फोर्स बेसिकली क्या है? फोर्स बेसिकली कोई पुश या पुल जो किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट पे लगता है उसे हम फोर्स कहते हैं। ठीक है, तो फोर्स को अगर कैटेगराइज किया जाए तो वो दो चीज़ों में बनता है। एक होता है क्या, डेट इज़ अ कॉन्टैक्ट एंड सेकंड इज़ अ नॉन कॉन्टैक्ट। ओके, सो अप्लाइड फोर्स. An applied force is a force that is applied to an object by a person or another object. If a person is pushing a desk across the room, then there is an applied force acting upon the object. The applied force is the force exerted on the desk by the person. तो applied force क्या है? एक ऐसा force जो किसी ऑब्जेक्ट पर किसी पर्सन का लगाया जा रहा है या कोई ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो फोर्स लगा रहा है। ठीक है, तो ये क्या होगा कि जब एक पर्सन दूसरे चीज़ को फोर्स लगाएगा तो मीन्स वो पुश करेगा। ठीक है, तो उसे अप्लाइड फोर्स कहते हैं। सेकंड इज़ अ ग्रेविटी फोर्स है। द फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी इज़ द फोर्स विथ विच द अर्थ, मून और अदर मिसिली लार्ज ऑब्जेक्ट्स अट्रैक्ट्स एन अदर ऑब्जेक्ट्स टुवर्ड्स इटसेल्फ। तो ग्रेविटी फोर्स क्या है? एक ऐसा फोर्स जो किसी अर्थ या मून या किसी दूसरे ऑब्जेक्ट को करीब करे खुद से, तो उसको उसी फोर्स को ग्रेविटी कहते हैं। दिस इज़ द वेट ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट। किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का जैसे वेट होता है तो क्या होता है कि उस ऑब्जेक्ट को अर्थ अपने खुद जो है वो कशिश करती है। All objects upon earth experience a force of gravity that is directed downward towards the center of the earth. The force of gravity on earth is always equal to the weight of the object as found by the equation. Okay, so normal force. The normal force is the support force exerted upon an object that is in contact with another stable object. For example, if a book is resulting upon a surface, then the surface is exerting upward force upon the book in order to support the weight of the book. On occasions, a normal force is exerted horizontally between the two objects that are in contact with each other. For instance, if a person leans against a wall, the wall pushes horizontally on the person. Okay, and the frictional force. Friction force we have discussed in previous tutorials. The friction force is the force exerted by a surface as an object moves across or it makes an effort to move across it. Okay, so that slide is available for you to understand. Air resistance force. The air resistance is a special type of force that acts upon objects as they travel through the air. The force of air resistance is observed to oppose the motion of object. Okay, so tension force and spring force. The tension force is the force that is transmitted through a string, rope, cable or a wire when it is pulled tied by forces acting from opposite ends. The tension force is directly along the length of the wire and pulls equally on the object on the opposite ends of the wire. Okay, and the spring force. The spring force is the force exerted by a compressed or stretched spring upon any other object that is attached to it. An object that compressive and stands spring is always acted upon by a force that restores the object to its rest or equilibrium position. Okay, so especially for those that are said Hooke's law. Okay, the magnitude of the force is directly proportional to the amount of the stretch or compression of the spring. So hopefully this video is beneficial for you to understand that what is the force and different types of the forces. If you have query, you can ask in comment section. Thank you very much.